folks, this is Agung SS Oil Gas Mine Law channel. On this episode 5, we would like to jot down the EU G7 Australia cap price on Russian oil at $60 US dollars per barrel. So we understand that this group of countries had agreed to introduce an oil price cap of all purchases on Russia oil with a cap of $60 per barrel, US dollars per barrel, on seaborne oil from Russia, transported by sea to be effective on Monday, December 5th, 2022. So it was mentioned in the news that there are around 27 nations of the EU agreed to impose the oil price cap. Well, the interesting thing is that Ursula von der Leyen, who is the chairman and the president of the EU Commission, she was saying that insurance companies are prohibited to cover insurance coverage on vessels, tankers, who are carrying the crude oil with the price above the $60 US dollars cap per barrel. It shows that EU is using the prohibition of insurance coverage upon the vessels who are carrying cargo, especially oil, to be the instrument tool relating to the economic warfare between the G7 major Western countries, Australia, EU, versus Russia. So we can see here that this prohibition insurance coverage during the wartime, especially now in the crisis war of between Russia and Ukraine, this prohibition of the insurance coverage is being used as a economic warfare tools against Russia. So this is the interesting progress in this war. So it means that, for instance, India and China had already made transactions of purchasing the oil from Russia with the discount of 40%. So it is averaging around $65 per barrel, which exceeds the US $60 cap per barrel. In this case, I mean, if there is a further purchase with Russia starting from Monday, 5th December 2022, in which if they still purchase crude oil from Russia above the United States $60 cap, then they should seek the insurance or reinsurance company to cover their oil cargoes which are purchased from Russia, which exceeds the US $60 cap per barrel. So, and as we can see that globally, I mean, the insurance company who can cover those kinds of significant oil cargoes are companies from the western part of Europe and USA, including Deloitte from English. So it is rather hard to seek the alternative insurance or reinsurance companies who will handle to cover their insurance coverage for their oil cargoes from Russia, purchased by Russia, which is exceeding the cap of $60 per barrel. So the target and the aim from the G2 and Western countries, including Australia, relating to this prohibition of insurance company to cover the cargoes of oil exceeding the US $60 cap, is that they will think twice to purchase it from Russia So without this insurance coverage, usually the ship carrying crude oil are not allowed to leave the sea harbor port. So this is sort of an agreement, either on a treaty conventional relating to the, what do you call it, oil business, carrying, especially shipping tankers carrying oil in the ocean, international ocean waters. So that is to mitigate and to avoid any oil risk, including not only the oil, but it could also pollute the sea if there is an accident in carrying the oil during the transportation of the oil through the ocean by the tankers or ship vessel. So that was our perception as to why they want to lock this cap, by also prohibiting insurance companies, including reinsurance companies, to cover the insurance of the cargoes, crude oil from Russia, which exceeds the $60 cap per barrel, determined agreed by the G7 and Western major countries, including Australia. So we can see here that there are three aims, according to Ursula von der Leyen, which are: one, strengthen the effect of EU sanctions against Russia; two, it will further diminish Russia's income from selling crude oil; and third, stabilize the global oil price market. So the Western countries says that it will stabilize the oil price, and it also help, according to Ursula, the developing countries to cope with the inflation, the hike of the inflation problem. So we can see here, based upon this cap, it appears strongly indicates that USA, G2, EU, and Australia, and all the major Western countries are escalating economic warfare. So this is our perception, because it will escalate the economic warfare. So in response, Russia refuses the oil cap $60 per barrel as determined by the Western countries. Meanwhile, we are waiting for the official response from the Russian administrations relating to this recent development. For watching, and until we meet again in the next episode, thank you for watching.